Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another American Horror Story Coven. This will be episode 6. I apologise if my eyes are a bit teary. I've just finished watching a movie reaction that was recommended to me. It's called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So, don't want to say too much, but it's an emotional film. Let me tell you that. It's very emotional. So, and I've watched it, I've reacted to it. It should be up on my Patreon, so if you fancied it, you can sign up and you can watch my reaction to The Perks of Being a Wallflower. But yeah, if you hear me like sniffing or anything, I'm still trying to get over what I saw, what I watched as a whole, as a collective. I've also got my 2 dogs with me up here today because my mum has gone away, and obviously I live on the top floor. And I don't want to just leave them down there. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to leave them downstairs. So I brought them upstairs. I can show you them. There's one of them. That's Buddy. He's the most chilled out one. It'd be a lot better if the camera focuses. Here you go. Come up here. Come on. Up here. Who's that? You gonna watch some American Horror Story with me? Would you like that? Would you like that, boy? He's called Teddy. His name's Teddy. Bit of a terror, but he's still a puppy, technically. He's a big dog with a big head, but he's got a big heart. Haven't you, boy? Huh? Got a big heart. Cool, so that's that. Turn my thing back around. But yeah, let's just get it straight into it. Someone actually said no recaps are actually kind of better. They said it kind of seems pointless that I'm doing recaps because it kind of does make sense as well, because you guys have already seen Coven. You're watching my reaction to it. That's kind of all you want to watch, I guess. I'm just spouting a load of shit whenever I do a recap. I go off topic with my predictions as well. But something I will say is someone actually commented on my Patreon about 45 minutes ago saying they're not sure if I caught on or not, but when Cordelia's husband touched her in the hospital, she actually had a vision, or she saw him and the redhead young Moira from Murder House. He saw them having sex or something. That's why she opened her eyes. I thought I didn't see that at all. They could have made it a bit more obvious. That's what she saw, because it went straight over my head. I just thought she woke up because of the husband's touch. That's literally what I thought. But anyway, and I 100% understand what's going on as well. Let's just get into it, because I'm just going to go off on a fucking huge thing. But Myrtle Snow got resurrected by Misty Day at the end. Cool, so let's get into it. Okay, so this one's called The Axeman Cometh. Episode 6, Coven. (1919).
But a spirit, and fell demon from hottest hell.
Jack the Ripper kind of shit going on.
I am what your Orleanians call.
That's an axe
the
in there.
Axeman.
Yeah, that's an axe. Title gave that away.
But I could be much worse if I wanted to. At will, I could slay thousands of your best citizens, for I am in close relationship with the Angel of Death.
Really? Angel of Death? He's got a thing for jazz. No jazz. Robber Show's Academy. Oh shit, he's gonna kill a load of witches? They should be powerful though to hold him back. Unless he's actually... Oh, he said it, didn't he? I think he's actually a demon.
I made my intentions clear to the world.
Yes, just as expected. Death. was for you.
Whoa. Okay, good shit. That was really good from them. I don't think they'd actually go... I didn't think he would die that easily. Unless he's not dead. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up. That was good by the sisters, though. Oh, is he... She's going to let his soul go or something? Oh, Ouija board.
So I'm not sure I need some white girl sorority sisters to cover my ass. And what is this green shit?
It's not a sorority. It's a coven. And this is absinthe, drink of the divine. Which we are.
Absinthe is like 80% alcohol as well. I've had it once, never again. Absinthe nearly ruined me.
Did you die here?
Who are they talking to though? It could be Madison, Annalie, the jazz man.
Yes.
It still could be Madison, Annalie, jazz man.
Madison, is this you? Who are you?
Jazz man.
Axeman! Wait, stop!
Why isn't it called jazz man? Jazz man sounds so much better.
A spirit will say anything to get released. They mess with you.
Is that why you said we killed him?
No. He thinks it's with them.
1919, yeah, she's got it bang on.
Class of 1919. The same year the Axeman disappeared.
Here you go, Zoe. Oh, she's doing it on her own now. It doesn't work with one person though, I'm sure.
Don't you want release? A T
A-T. Attic. This is where Spaulding lives. Does he go up that ladder every time he goes to bed?
C.
I don't like this. I don't like dolls. But her arm... Didn't hear her arm rip off. I wonder what she looks like. Ooh. Oh. I can't see Spaulding doing anything. He's a...
The doctor said bed rest for at least a week.
Who is she?
Oh, there we go.
Who is the redhead?
Whoa, baby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Enough. Bullshit. Anything else you want to tell me now? Because I will see it sooner or later. Now get out of here. Get out!
Baby. You're my heart.
Uh-huh. Get
And
out.
get out while you still can, Jughead.
Idiot.
You've been given the sight. It comes in bits and pieces. It's the greatest gift to have, and the hardest one to live with. Let me help, honey.
Oh!
Why didn't you tell me?
What did you see?
Hunting Myrtle.
Yeah, we all know exactly how tough he is.
Yeah, how did she get out of this?
As if he didn't kill her. Who did?
Same one that killed Myrtle. Come on, girls. Annalie went missing before Fiona took over. Madison's went missing. Put two and two together. Whoa.
For Christ's sake, Kyle.
Oh, he's getting flashbacks. He's starting to remember, man. He's starting to remember a little bit. The whole mum thing made him remember.
Oh my god.
Get him out of here. He broke Stevie.
I'm taking you both out of here. I need your help.
Madison. What? Misty Day's a witch and they recruit witches at the school. So why not? Why not recruit Misty Day? What's going on here?
We have a problem.
We got a problem. Don't really get that, but I'll watch. I'll keep watching. Where's Nan?
It's okay. It's okay, you're okay.
Nan would be perfect for him. I reckon he's thinking stuff, but he can't put it to words.
I need your help. Too much death inside her.
Put your hands on her stomach and push.
There we go. Oh.
Keep pushing.
I thought I'd hired me a professional witch hunter coming here in the light of day. We got a problem. I got a problem. You. 6 years in that house, and for what?
Access? You know that. You said you wanted more than just the witches of the Academy. You said you wanted all the Salem descendants. That's what I've been giving you.
There's something not right about you. Okay, you make my friends squirm. My mother says if I married you, I would regret it as long as I live. Okay, and I think she's right. I'm sorry, Kaylee.
And I really like to talk about this. No more nonsense. You go back there and you bring me their heads. All of them.
What?
Fiona, her daughter, and every witch bitch in that house. You bring me their heads, all of them, then you burn that place to the ground.
Right.
You do it, and you do it quick, and I let you live.
Hang on a minute. When he touched Cordelia's hand and she had the vision of him sleeping with the redhead, Cordelia was like, who is she? Who is this redhead? But we just saw her being interviewed if she wants to come into the boarding school to live with other people like her. Unless she's bluffing. Cordelia could be bluffing. She could know it's her, and now she knows. Did she see him shooting her though? If she has a vision of him killing the redhead, then something might start to click. But he's on a mission. Fucking evil bastard. He's actually a witch hunter. He's kind of lucky Cordelia fell in love with him, unless he took a love potion given to him by Marie, maybe. I don't know. I could be going too much into that.
I always hated this room.
What the?
Was I in a car crash?
Drink this. Ginger will help your stomach.
Oh, she doesn't remember. Was I in a car crash? No, your throat's slit. Look, just everyone can see your throat slit.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm the jazz man, baby. Chaz man.
Release.
Jazz
I
man.
can't do that.
Don't think so, dirty pussycat. And all you've got to do is sing and dance and call the witches who owe me my freedom. And I'll provide the music.
We need a spell to make him move on.
I told you not to mess with that spirit board.
Hurry up, because
There's a shit ton of books in there. Not one of them is written in English.
Cordelia's blind. She's fighting for her life. Come on, get the spell.
This one's it.
This one's it. Come on, open it up. That's the one. Perfect.
Give me your hands. Salvo liberosum spiritu malus nequam passimus peor.
Oh no. He's free to kill again. Please kill the husband of Cordelia. Run into him or something. Do you like jazz? Is he going to do a murder house on me? Is he going to teleport back inside? Oh no. I don't know why I'm saying oh no, because Fiona's like quite an evil character.
Well, hello, pretty lady. What you drinking?
La 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 la. That was a sick episode. I liked it. I like the Jazz Man. The Jazz Man is sick because it sounds like Chazman. Even though he's called the Axe Man, I prefer Jazz Man. What a strange... That's the most random but lucky encounter at the end. The Jazz Man went to the same bar, speaking to a random woman, Fiona. Fiona even said whilst in the hospital she just wants... I think she said something like she wants someone... She just wants like someone to like share her life with, I think. She said something along those lines. It turns out it's the Jazz Man. It's kind of mad. Kind of mad. He took his sweet time trying to kill Cordelia though. Cordelia done very well, if I may say so. She's blind. She managed to survive the whole time for Zoe, Nan and Queenie to hear her screams, run to her door, realise it's locked, for Zoe to think of the idea of a spell, the three of them to go downstairs, find the right book, find the right spell, all hold hands and say it. So well done Cordelia. She survived quite a long time. Like, that would have been about 10-15 minutes real time. But I don't know if I should be scared of Jazzman and Fiona together. But Fiona's hair's falling out. So how is the Jazzman going to help that? Is he going to help that? Ah. I'm probably going off on a huge fucking thing again. Will they even get together? I'm thinking they're going to fucking get together and shit. Meanwhile, we've got Marie setting up this witch hunter. 6 years he's been a part of the whole witch hunting process. I think he's killed 9. He said 9 in 6 years. The redhead was one of them. And now Marie wants their heads. All of their heads. Obviously I can't see him succeeding. He's going to be stopped somehow. I can't see who's going to stop him. It could be anyone at this point. Madison's just been resurrected. We saw Kyle as well. He's moved to that school now, or he's living there, or being kept there. I don't know why the girls didn't ask Madison, or didn't tell Madison, we found you in the attic of Spaulding's room, kept in a box. You were dressed up in these really weird outfits. So, was Spaulding, do you remember him being part of how he died? And there's a huge slit on her neck. And she's asking if she died in a car crash. Come on, man. I mean, she's got a scarf on, but she didn't have a scarf on when she was resurrected or when the body was found. So Zoe and the rest of them have seen that there's a huge cut here. So I don't know why they just didn't make the assumption that her throat was slit and Spaulding may know something about it. I don't know why they didn't mention that to Madison. That's the only thing. That's the only question I've got. But apart from that, I really enjoyed the episode. It went really quick. I like the whole Jazzman thing. And he says he's got... Again, I can't remember word for word, but he mentioned the Angel of Death. he has like connections or something with the Angel of Death. I think he's a demon. He's definitely a demon now because he's been brought back. He's been released. So now he's a demon and he's just met up with Fiona. Not met up as if it was pre-planned. It might have been pre-planned. No, it can't have been pre-planned. That's just such a random encounter. It's so lucky. He walks into a random bar where Fiona is, sits next to her, not knowing who she is, unless there's some hidden meaning and they were meant to meet or something. Didn't see Delphine Lalaurie that episode at all. I thought we were gonna see a part of her. We saw Kyle. I don't think we saw him last episode. He made an appearance. He's still not talking, but I think he's starting to remember because the whole mum abusing him helped him remember a little bit, because you could see he was like struggling when she first started doing it again. And then when he killed her, that was him saying that's enough of that. So he's starting to remember a little bit. I think the best person for him at the moment is Nan. She can read minds, and I think because we see him having visions, there must be some sort of thought process going on. So I think Nan's the best person for Kyle at the moment. Nan's obsessed with Luke as well. She said, oh, Luke can't be here. Her mum keeps closing the door on us. There's bigger issues at stake here, Nan. We've just found Madison's body. Or Madison's still missing and we don't know why. So Nan has a bit of a soft spot for Luke. I think Luke has the same soft spot for her as well. She knew what kind of cake he likes, his favourite flavour. She made it for him and now he's like, I don't know, I think he likes her too. Myrtle Snow is being kept in like a mound of like dirt, but it's obviously like some cocoon kind of thing, like healing Myrtle, whilst Misty Day is there. She wasn't there during the episode. She was there at the start, and then I think she must be returning there because she doesn't want to stay there. Said there's an evil force or something's quite not right with this house, so she can sense something. But I think she's going to go back to Myrtle and see how she's doing. I can see Myrtle surviving. She just needs time to recover. Madison has surprisingly recovered quite quickly. Speech, memory. I mean, she had her arm sewed back on. I thought that was going to bring problems, because obviously Kyle was different body parts, but not as severe as Madison. Madison only lost the one arm, so she would be okay, I guess. If it was like different torso, different legs, she might be the same as Kyle, maybe. I don't know. I can't actually think of anything else. I think I've mentioned the big parts that happened. Cordelia has this sight. Hang on, yeah, something I wanted to say actually. When Cordelia was interviewing the redhead, she was like, oh, because her power was like fire. And then I thought back to that time Madison set the curtains on fire. And then the mum came round to Fiona and said, I'll press charges for arson or whatever it was. And then Fiona was like, arson? And then she was like to Madison, you got a light? And then she lit the cigarette. And she was like taken back by that. Like fire. And then this redhead could just do it. Like that was her power. So when Madison can do fire and the redhead can, why didn't, like, surely the redhead is really powerful then, if she can do fire, unless that's her only power and she can't do anything else. And it's like Madison has powers before she could do the fire thing. I think maybe that's what it is. Like the redhead could only do fire, whereas Madison could do like a collection of them, or is getting stronger basically because she was meant to be the next Supreme. But Cordelia said she wasn't because she's ill and she had some thing around her arm. But Fiona said something to Cordelia. She said something about the visions. She said the visions are going to make you more powerful or something. Yeah, okay, I just had to watch it again. Fiona said You've been given the sight. Cordelia said, it comes to me in bits and pieces. And then Fiona said, it's the greatest gift to have, but the hardest one to control. If it's the greatest gift to have, and Cordelia has it but Fiona doesn't, does that mean that Cordelia's getting stronger? More powerful? Because I have thought about this before, but I didn't really want to mention it because it sounded a bit too obvious. But surely the next, like, Supreme would be the child of the current one. Unless that's not how it works. It's kind of like the British monarch. The crown gets passed down to next in line. And Cordelia kind of is next in line, like, by blood. So I don't know. If she's been given the sight and it's the greatest power to have, I don't know, it just made me think that Cordelia could be on her way to becoming more powerful. But she's blind, so I don't want to go too into it because I might be wrong. I can't really see a way of her getting her eyes back as well. Unless she gets a new set of eyes, but I don't think that would work. That would be a bit too complicated, I think. But I don't know, it's just something I picked up on during that scene and I wanted to mention it. But yeah, I might even leave it there. Thanks guys for watching this episode, episode 6. If you enjoyed this reaction to episode 6, you can watch the full reaction to this episode over on my Patreon, as well as the first 5 episodes in full on my Patreon as well. You can also watch Season 1, Murder House, and Season 2, Asylum, in full on my Patreon also. Every episode is on there. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 6. That means episodes 7 and 8 are on my Patreon as well to watch in full. So you can get early access ahead of my YouTube on my Patreon if you wanted to. There's no pressure, it's completely up to you. And I mentioned it before. Before I watched this episode, I watched the film The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So if you fancied it, head over onto my Patreon as well. Thanks guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 7. Take it easy.